It's why we love horror television. I'm John Moore. That's Aaron Brooks. Ladies aren't here. They're not watching the creep tapes with us. How you feeling, Aaron?
Good. Just a couple of creeps here. Episode 2 of season 2. Definitely different from the first episode.
Yeah, we get he puts a lot. I think the episodes kind of vary between ones where he's putting in like a little bit of effort and ones where he's putting in a ton of effort. And this is definitely one where he's putting a ton of effort because he goes through all the trouble to like make it look like he's doing a reality show and like all this stuff. What are your initial thoughts before I get into anything?
I mean, it's hard not to feel a drop off from the first episode just by nature. Like, I think that by the end of the series, like whenever that does happen, hopefully in like 10 years or something after 20 seasons of this or whatever. But like when it does end, I think we're going to look back at the Joseph tape as one of the best in the entire series, including the movies. Yeah. So like I tried to prepare myself for the inevitable drop of the second episode. It's not a huge drop, but Wes ain't Joseph for me.
Yeah, I would also say it's not that it drops off in quality, but like now we're kind of getting into an area with the creep tapes where it's like, whoa, he did that? Like that was like my takeaway from this episode. I was like, this is nuts. Like he's definitely in more danger, like social danger, than he's ever been in any of the movies or any of the creep tapes because the cops show up.
Right. With their body cams and dash cam.
Right. And he gets out of it, even though he's on camera. Like the whole, so not like wherever this police footage is getting like, sent back to, his face is there. There's like video evidence of him killing a bunch of people on there. So it's like things are, like, I don't know if this is like a pivotal point in like how creep operates, like as a series, but like it's definitely something that I'm not going to be able to ignore moving forward.
Yeah, no, I do agree. Like I don't want to be like, oh, it went too far. Because it's not like the subject matter that went too far, but it's like how this continues to coexist with the rest of the creep universe and creep world, like, is confusing. The timeline starts to get confusing too a little bit, to where it's like, is this like one of his last goes? Like maybe he gets caught by the end of this season. I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
so it's a little bit of mental gymnastics.
Yeah, one of the beauties, I guess, of just the framework of the creep tapes is like this is not presented in any kind of linear fashion. These are just like it's a mishmash of things he's done. So you could be right. This could be the end. It doesn't matter because we could see years and years and years of stuff that's happened prior.
Right.
We'll never know. Yeah. But the main premise of this is he's got a fake reality show. He's doing like a Property Brothers type thing. He hires a videographer who believes the job is beneath him. And then it just kind of, it's absolutely conventional. And except that the kid, Wes, figures out this guy's trying to kill me because like, he's not hiding it. You know, Joseph's not hiding it.
No, the whole way he's going out there, he's like, oh, what do you this would be a perfect place to murder you.
Yeah. And there's just a shovel and plastic wrap in the back seat. And then he tries to run. There is not much of a chase. He gives no effort into it. No. He's struck and you think he's dead, but he's not dead. You think he's dead because the cops show up while Joseph's dragging the dead body. His excuse to the cops is great. Like, there's another killer. And I was just, I hit him and he ran away and I was just dragging the body back to the car. I was going to take the body to the police station. I was like,
he's in the woods. He's in the woods. And the cops are all trying to work with him. And he's just like, like it's funny where it eventually ends up with the cops because he's just so disappointed in these cops for like not catching him. I think that is a little bit of like the commentary on like a serial killer eventually needs to be caught or wants to be caught so that their tapes can be watched. So that's probably like where we're like, so like maybe as we go on, he's going to start getting more and more precocious with how he goes about these things, dragging a half dead body along the highway and not exactly trying to hide. Yeah. Like he was hoping this would happen. And I think he was hoping he'd get caught. Part of him at least hopes he gets caught because after he finally like, first of all, like just like slices the first cop with the shovel, which, I haven't seen that use of a shovel before to kill somebody. He like used it like an axe. And then he starts hitting him. But he was dead already, I think, from the slice off the face from the uppercut. And then he just Dirty Harry's the other cop like in the car with like a clean shot through the bulletproof windshield, which it's fine, whatever. Like,
we don't know which cop. This could be a police precinct that doesn't afford the bulletproof windshields.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
We also don't know when this is.
And then he's like so like disappointed. He's like, "How did you believe any of this? Like, is excellence not existing in jobs anymore?
Yeah, there's no professionalism.
There's no excellence anymore. We're all just okay with a B-." Like, and he's just like so disappointed with everybody involved.
And then the episode ends. He gets in the cop car and like drives away the cop car. And it just ends. I'm like, the balls on this guy.
Yeah, he's just going away, leaving the other. He grabs the peach fuzz mask before he leaves. You know, of course, but leaves everything else. And yeah, like it's for the most part, you know, a lot more of a basic episode here. You know, but it also like takes things to a way further degree of like, are you going to keep getting away with this? Which is
it's got all the beats I appreciate. Like Mark Duplass is obviously still operating at a very high level, so like I can't fault it. It's not stupid. The episode's not stupid. It's just like whoa.
It's far, you know. And I think I don't think you know, this is the last time he's going to do something in a quasi public sort of stage. I think that's like the next step, because we can't just have every episode be like that first episode or like a turn on that first episode where he just like kills somebody at a cabin. Like we can't do that.
Yeah, he's gonna keep taking it to different locations and doing all kinds of different
evolving. Got to take it closer to getting caught, because that's how he gets the rush ultimately now. And then he justifies it by feeling the need for excellence like he does. So exactly. It's pretty good.
All right, I think we've discussed it. We know he gets away with it again. Let's go to those ratings. I don't know what you rated it, but I'm gonna guess you should go first.
Okay. Yeah. It's a step down for me. It's not like a huge step down. It's still 4 videotapes for me, 4 creep tapes. You know, the first episode I think was 5 though for me. So I'm pretty sure I gave that 5. I knew at the time that might be the peak of the creep tapes. Like, and I kind of still stand by that. The week I'm like, oh, I'm wrong. I will be coming on here and saying it multiple times, so you will know. But I have a feeling we're never going to achieve, not to be negative here. I think it's still good I think they're all going to be a 4, 4.5, maybe a 3.5 on. And I have a hard time picturing worse than that from this show. But I have a hard time picturing another one like the one with David Dastmalchian from the first episode. Like, that's the peak.
Yeah, I got to agree. Like, yeah, bringing in David Dastmalchian is like you're going for it. So like you weren't gonna bringing in not David Dastmalchian in the second episode. You're still going for it, but you're going. I'm also at a 4. Like it's perfect. Like it's everything I want out of a Creep Tapes episode. Criticisms aside, but yeah, it's not episode 1, and there could be another great guest star coming down the road that will bring us back to like a 5-star area. But we're chasing an episode where David Dastmalchian plays a copycat killer, so it's gonna be hard.
Yes, it's really hard. This show still, if you're trying to decide in your horror shows between this and Welcome to Derry, you just haven't been listening to our Welcome to Derry reviews. This is the horror show that you should be prioritizing.
100%. Hey, if you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror, and if you have some time, you can always check out our Letterboxd challenge at this point just to check it out right here. Until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks. This has been Why We Love Horror TV. Here comes that schedule.